Hi everybody, so today we are going to be doing a different kind of video that I've never done before. I'm going to be doing a full face of makeup that I forgot about. Yeah, I'm scared about some of these products. I don't remember how they perform. I know I just said a full face, but like my blushes, I haven't forgot about these. I love these two formulas, but there are some other stuff here that I have forgot about, including new products that I've never used before. So I'm excited, so let's get into it. Maybe I should name it like products that I haven't used in a while, because this Milani Make It Last I haven't used in a minute because I've been stuck on my Thread Beauty and my LYS. I love those two sprays, but this is such a good spray. They have a smaller one if you're not into the big bottle, but this is a staple. And the spray is so good and even. And for lip treatment, I'm going to go in with the Naturium Lip Mask. I love this mask so much. I haven't used it in a while. I used it last night because my lips were screaming. Yeah, forgot how good this was. And it comes in a glass bottle and you get so much product in there. Yeah, this product is so good. I've been using my Beauty Creations lip treatment and my Revlon lip oil. Those are so good, but this is such a great option too. Look at that shine. It has a light vanilla scent, but it doesn't irritate my lips. This is more of a traditional mask, so you can wear it during makeup, but it's best at night. Now, while we let the setting spray really set into the skin, I'm going to move into eyebrows. You already know, NYX Blazing Shade. I haven't been using this one because I really like the original formula a little bit more because it's a little bit more waxy. This one is a little bit more creamy. Not to say that the original formula wasn't creamy, but this version is really creamy, so you have to set it. But I love the pigment on this. Like, look at that. It's so easy to get a really good brow. You can go light with this like I'm doing, or you can go bold. But I love the way it makes my eyebrows look. Like, come on, NYX, with the formulas. If you know any good affordable brow pencils, I love to try them out because I rarely ever try brow pencils. And I love the angle on this, the tip. It's like a very thin rectangle. So you can turn it vertically to get hair-like strokes and then lay it flat to fill in your brows. Just making sure everything is pressed into the skin. Now I think the setting spray has had enough time to settle. I'm going to go in with this Milani Conceal and Perfect Blur Out Primer. Y'all, I genuinely forgot about this because I've been using the one from CoverGirl because I don't really like the way this formula feels. It's a little bit too cooling and I can just feel it on my face. And the CoverGirl one is a lot less thick than this, but we shall see. This is the only primer I have too that we're going to use, so I'm a little nervous. Hopefully it turns out fine. See how it kind of like balls up on itself? It does blend out, but you have to work it in a little bit. I mean, it does blur really, really well. I just don't like the cooling effect that it gives to the skin, but it's really nice and it feels high quality, so that's good. If you don't care about the cooling effect, I think this would be a good primer at the drugstore, but I would go with the CoverGirl one if your skin is sensitive. And see, even though it was balling up in my hands, balling up on itself, it really does blend out well. And it feels smooth and soft. It doesn't feel dry. It's not patchy at all. Okay, I think I might have put too much, but that's fine. Now for eye primer, I have another product from Milani, and it is the traditional eye primer. The last time I used it, it balled up on itself and it was looking a little patchy. So then I was like, child, I'm gonna stick to my e.l.f. one. But I am curious to try this again. Maybe I should blend it out with my fingers and see how that works. Because last time I did it with a brush, it was looking... See, look at that. Those little dots up there. Like, why is it patchy? I don't know if you can tell as I'm trying to blend it out. It's like moving around. You know what? No, we're not going to use this. Even on my hand, I don't know if you could tell how it looks. I don't like this. Maybe it's just this one. Maybe I just got a faulty one. But I will not be messing up my eyeshadow because of this primer. I might just have to use the e.l.f. one, y'all. And I've heard that this primer is good, but... A lot of people don't talk about eye primer as much, but if you have any good recommendations, let me know. I'm just gonna go with my e.l.f. primer. See how this one is already smoother, the way that it goes on? Yeah, I think I prefer this formula. And I'm using the Perfect Concealer brush from Eco Tools. I love this brush. See, look at that, the way it blends. Now I'm going to lightly set it with this Maybelline Fit Me pressed powder in the shade 355. Yeah, I've been using my NYX one a lot because that's my favorite pressed powder. So smooth, but I really like this. This is such an OG powder. I used to use this one and the loose powder all the time. Such a smoothing powder as well. I'm just going to use a little bit to set. Just need a good smooth base for eyeshadow because we're going to be playing with some color. I'm nervous. Look how smooth it looks. Yeah, eye primer is essential for me. Okay, so for eyeshadow, I'm going to use the Too Faced Apply in Love palette. Look at this packaging. I got this whenever it came out because I love this color story. And there's some burgundy tones in here, like a red, and I rarely ever see red eyeshadow. I'm nervous, and only thing I don't like about this is that it's limited edition. I normally don't do limited edition things, but I really needed this. I also didn't know that it was limited edition until I looked at the box and I was like, oh, why would you do that? You know what I'm saying? But I think I'm going to go in with the shade Core Values right here. Right there. And put that in the crease. And I was also thinking about mixing the shade Candy Apple, which is that burgundy right here, and then mixing this shade. But I don't know, because I want to use that red, but I don't know. I'm nervous. My favorite palette from Too Faced is their, okay, that's very pigmented. My favorite palette is their Italian Spritz palette. That palette is so good. Actually, I'm just going to put this all over the lid, just lightly. See, that's what I was trying to do on the other eye, but it got a little crazy. I'm using the ColourPop E15 brush, and I got this in their Ultimate Brush Roll set a couple years ago, and I really, really like it. ColourPop brushes are so good. I think I'm going to try just the more purple pink color first, and then see if I want the red shade. It's fine. Everything's fine. Okay, so let's go in with the shade So Snackable. Right here, this really deep pink purple right here. Should I start off on the outer corner or just do it all over the lid? Because I was thinking all over the lid, right? And then put the shimmer like all over / in the middle. I think I might do that. Okay. Yeah, this color is more pink. Yeah, I'm just going to put it all over the lid. This color is stunning. I guess I didn't need to go in with that first color. So I'm taking this color that I'm putting all over the lid. I'm putting it in the crease. Very vibrant. I love it. I kind of want to try the red. If I mess it up, I'll just cover it up with the shimmer. Yeah, this color is giving dreamy date night. I love this color. And I love how smooth Too Faced formula is. Oh my gosh, so pretty. Okay, I'm using that same smaller brush that I was using for this color. And I'm going to dip a little bit into the red called Candy Apple. I'm nervous. Look at that. I don't know how it's going to look, but I feel like I need to do it. I've never used red eyeshadow before. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Okay. Wow, that's so vibrant. Oh, I like that. I think I like that. Do I like it? I don't know. I'm scared. Can't tell if it goes with the other color, but I'm just going to keep adding it. I can't tell if I like it or not. It does add some definition, so I think that I like it. I have to see once I'm editing and once I take pictures if I really like it. So instead of, well, we'll see how it goes. Because normally with colors like this, or looks like this I should say, I usually put like a really dark color all over the lid and then I put on a lighter shimmer. But if I don't like it, I'll just cover it up. It's so smoky. I like it. I love this. I've been looking for red eyeshadow. Okay, I'm taking the other fluffy brush and I'm blending the edges. I'm very nervous about how this is going to turn out, but it looks really smooth. Okay. For the shimmer, I'm done. Okay. I think I'm going to go in with the shade Sparkling Cider. Yeah, Sparkling Cider here at the top, right there. It should go right. This is cute, right? I love how smooth it feels. I think this is so pretty. I feel like, I don't know how to explain it. A fairy maybe? I don't know. Something about these colors I really like. And you can build these shimmers up if you want. I do love extending it upwards to create like that fanned out look. Pretty. Okay, this is cute. And then I think, I have to swatch it and see. I might use Crunch Time in the inner corner. The shimmer right here on the end. But we'll see how it looks. I'm going to do some blending too. I love how these colors layer on top of each other. This palette is so pretty. I was scared but sometimes you just gotta do it. Yes, okay, now for foundation. This one I haven't used in such a long time. It's the e.l.f. Soft Glam Satin Foundation. And I have the shade 50 Deep Warm and 42 Tan Neutral. I originally had this color, but it's way too light. Ugh. And then this is too dark, so we're gonna have to mix. So if we're shade twins, let me know. I have their concealer. My dad bought that for me, but I have not used it yet. I don't know how I'm gonna like it either because it's more of a hydrating satin feel. Yeah, this packaging is like leaking, so be careful with yours. And this did go up in price. It was $8, but now it's $9, so just be warned. Just know the shade is gonna be off. So that's the best I could do. I do like the consistency of this, and I remember it wearing pretty well, but we shall see. Especially since I've never worn it with this primer. I'm using the Haley's Beauty Brilliant Kabuki brush. I mean, is it too light now? I don't know. I never know. It does spread very well though. I do remember this having good medium coverage. I can still kind of see through it, but it covers well. You can definitely build it up wherever you want. I really like this brush, but it does kind of poke at my skin, if that makes sense. So just be warned. The only brush I have found that doesn't do that is the Sonia Kashuk Flat Top Foundation brush. But I do like the way that this brush blends out foundation. It just, I can feel it. I don't know how to explain it. Oh, this looks so pretty. Is it too light? I think I got it pretty good. I think. Hopefully it'll look a little bit better once I put the rest of my stuff on. That's the original shade right there. I don't know if you can see it. And then this is what it dries down to. Now for concealer, I'm going to use the NYX Bear With Me Concealer Serum, and I have the shade Sand. I remember I donated this because it was just a little bit too hydrating and it did crease a lot and separate. Also, I think they need to improve the shade range because I think this is a little too light. I feel like it'll work for today, but people love this so much and it just does not work for me. That's the shade. I do like that a little bit goes a long way. This is a concealer brush that my uncle, aunt, and cousin got me. It's from MAC. It says 497 SES. And it came in a pack, but it's a concealer brush. It's just the angled one. This is the only thing that I've ever tried from MAC. Doesn't look like it has a lot of coverage either. I didn't put a lot right there, so we'll see once we blend it out on the eyes. So now I'm gonna let this sit a little bit more because it's a little bit more hydrating. And we're gonna move on to cream blush. This is the Ruby Kisses Cream Blush Duo in 1 Rosewood. I love this shade so much. I think this might be my favorite duo. I mean, look at that. Blush on the nose is a must. It is. I can go back in with blush if need be, but I'm going to go in with cream bronzer. And this is the Juvia's Place cream bronzer in the shade Amber. The reason why I stopped using this is because people said that there was glitter in there. And like I can see it kind of in the pan, but I don't see it on my face. So maybe if you go in the sun, it will be there. But this is very pigmented and it's very smooth. I usually do bronzer first, but I was so excited. I love this color on me. I think it's so pretty. Look how perfect it is. Now here we go with the forehead. I need to like blend into my forehead or into my hairline, and it just, sometimes it doesn't look right, but hopefully it'll turn out fine. Okay, wait. No, it's kind of good, right? I'm gonna go back in with my blush brush. So let's blend out this concealer. See what it's giving. It doesn't have a lot of coverage. Like you see how it spreads? It spreads so nicely. I just don't think that it has a lot of coverage. I don't think I put enough on this side. We have to trust the process, guys. It's gonna be fine. I always say this, but I need to experiment with color corrector. So if you're around my skin tone, give me a good color corrector. I feel like that would help a lot. I'm just putting a little bit of whatever's left of the bronzer, the cream bronzer, on my nose. I feel like I did a little something something. Yeah, I don't think I like this concealer. I think that she is not for me. I'm gonna keep trusting the process, but I do not like the way that it looks. It looks like it's separating a little bit. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know if you can see what I'm talking about. It just looks like it's separating a little bit under my eyes. I do have creases under my eyes, so maybe I just need to hydrate more. I don't know. So now I'm taking a little bit more blush to help blend it out. Now, one of my favorite parts of makeup, setting powder. So for setting powder, I have the Fenty Beauty loose powder in the shade Hazelnut. This is their old formula, so they have reformulated, and I think the packaging is smaller too. I know people set their under eyes with pressed powder. Should I do that? Because I don't want it to be too dark. These are the shades. Should I try? I'm nervous. I can use a brightening powder. I do have the Wet n Wild brightening powder I could use. Let's do the Fenty powder first. The Maybelline pressed powder does look about my skin tone, so I think I want something brighter for the under eyes. So I'm going to go in with the Fenty and then Wet n Wild on top. And these powder puffs are from Ulta Beauty collection, and they came in a 3-pack, I do believe. Ooh, I forgot how pigmented this is. It looks so smooth. Have you tried the new formula of this powder? Wow. Yes, it's so smooth. This formula is really, really nice. Like, my face is so smooth. I love using a combination of hydrating and matte products because I have combination skin. But I do love matte makeup, but I don't want my face to be powdery, dry, and cracked, you know? Now I'm taking a little bit of the Maybelline powder and we're going to put that all over my face. That bronzer, yeah, I forgot how good it is. The cheeks are chiseled. Ooh, ooh, look at that. I can't believe there's a time when people did not wear blush. Like, when I got into makeup, everybody's wearing blush, so that's just naturally what I do. But there was a time when people were not wearing blush. I don't know how y'all did that. I'm gonna do the brightening powder from Wet n Wild. It's their Bare Focus Clarifying Finishing Powder. So you need to be careful with this because typically finishing powders can cause flashback. For powder bronzer, I'm going in with the LYS No Limits Matte Bronzer. The reason I forgot about this is because this is way too dark for me. And I always meant to get another shade. And then I just went to my Juvia's Place one. But I do want to get this again because it's so pretty. And look how smooth it looks. LYS for the win. My skin looks extra smooth. Yeah, I really love this bronzer formula. A lot of people talk about the cream bronzer, which I've never tried. I heard it's good, but we need to be talking about this because this is really good as well. Now, for powder blush, I'm going in with the Black Radiance Artisan Color Baked Blush in the shade Brick House. I have the other shade, Toasted Almond, and then there's like a berry shade that I want. They changed the packaging on this so it looks a little bit different. This is the one that I have. This is so beautiful and smooth on the skin. Like, come on, Black Radiance. I think I'm gonna do some wing liner too before I forget. And it has a slight glow to it, but it's not glittery at all. They need more shades in these. Come on, Black Radiance, more shades, please. So pretty. This look is here. Yeah, blush on the nose is iconic. It's where it's at. I'm going to tell you what brush this is. This is the ColourPop F20. I love this brush for powder blush. It fits so perfectly. It's not too fluffy. Look at that. Yes, yes. Okay, now we can move on to highlighter. And I think this highlighter is a little too dark for me. Yeah, I think I'll do a little bit of the highlighter. This is the Fenty Demi Glow highlighter in the shade Loose Change. And mine's a little cracked, so I gotta be careful. That's the problem with ordering stuff online. It can come cracked. But this is so pretty. It's like a lit from within type of highlighter. And Milani's highlighter reminds me of this, at least their old formula. I haven't tried Milani's new formula. Look at that. It's so pretty. Look at that. Come on, shine. I love it. And although I didn't really need the glow with the blush, but here we are. Okay, so I had put a little too much, and that's fine. We're gonna blend it out. I'm putting a little bit on my nose too. I love this color for me. Yeah, I love a good highlighter. This was originally like $40, but I got it on sale on Sephora a while ago, like sometime last year for half off, so it was only $20. I don't know if I would pay $40 for this, but it is pretty. ColourPop brushes, if you want affordable brushes, ColourPop is where it's at. This is so soft. Now, I think we're almost done. But I am going to set my makeup first with the Milani spray. This I did not forget about. This is the Ruby Kisses Intense Lip Liner in the shade Burgundy Brown. I love this shade so much. And this was like under $2 at the beauty supply store. Now I'm going in with the L'Oreal Gloss in a Balm, and it's in the shade 100 Mademoiselle Mauve. I think this is such a pretty color. Hopefully it goes with the look. This feels very hydrating. It has a cushion to it as well. Makes your lips look so smooth as well. I think it goes with the look, right? The lip liner makes it very bold. So let's finish the inner corner, lower lashes, all that stuff. So I'm going in, I think I'm just gonna mix the two matte colors that we used. Not the first one, the two darkest ones, Candy Apple and So Snackable. Now they have a dark brown called Basketfuls. Baskets Full. That sounded weird when I said it, but it's right here. So in the inner corner, I think I'm gonna go in with Crunch Time. It feels more like a topper shade. So I don't know how much pigment. Yeah, it doesn't look super pigmented. I don't mind topper shades. I wanna see how it looks because I don't know what else would go in the inner corner. So I do the pink shade next to it, Turnover. This is the shade Turnover right here. Because the eyes are a little bit pink, you know. So it would make sense as well. We're going to use Crunch Time in the inner corner, the one that I just swatched, and then Turnover on top if that doesn't work out. And then I could also put Crunch Time on the lid as well, kind of like I do with the Fenty Diamond Balm to add a little bit more sparkle and shine. We'll see. I'm going to try it without spraying my brush and then we're going to see. Oh no, that's pretty. Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah. I like that. Look at the shine with the low exposure. I love taking low exposure pictures. Let's see if I can turn it down some more. Look at the shine on the eyes. Look at the highlighter. It's so pretty. I love that. But for mascara, the only one that I have is the e.l.f. Big Mood. Usually I use the waterproof version, but I do have this version too, the regular in the purple packaging. I think that looks pretty. I don't know if it's gonna hold up though. Yeah, I don't think it holds up as much as the waterproof version. This is the final look. What do we think? I love it so much. Oh my gosh. Yeah, some of these products are really, really good. Like the LYS bronzer, the Naturium lip mask, this gloss and the balm. It feels so hydrating. It feels so good. So good. I really, really enjoyed this palette. I think this might be my favorite thing. And out of this entire video, I think it is. The palette is so pretty. The color story. This red right here on the end. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I'm sending so much love and positivity your way. I love you guys so much and I'll see you in another video. Bye.